Hey, traders all over the world. It's another day, another opportunity, and today is Sunday, the 21st of June. Okay, so we're going to look at what we have with the stock and also some few other indices. Okay, so let's start with the UK 100. All right. Um, last week we had that buy. Okay, and which uh did hit our trust stop, so we did not really get that push as we wanted to see. But firstly, you can also identify that this is a let me get the level clear. Okay, beautiful. This is the level. Okay, the 7544. These are levels we want to target in the market, and also possible areas where we want to start seeing reactions from. Okay, so if you have a push from here, we should expect to see a bit of reaction inside of these two areas, and then we can continue the push as we want to see. But we had it that price, then did some bit of rejection of this point, and then rallied down. Okay, so what do you want to see? One of the things we want to see first is 700 being tested. Okay, so let's quickly get this. Okay, 700 being tested, and so far we have it that price is then making a move towards that on the monthly time frame. From the weekly time frame, what do we have? Let's go down to the weekly time frame to see what we have from the weekly time frame and how we can start drawing a conclusion or also set up for a trading plan. I quite have been so much in love with this stock, the UK 100. All right. Okay, let's quickly get down to the weekly time frame to see what we have and how we can start setting up for trading action and also how to get involved for trade. All right. Okay. Okay. The let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see how we can get up there. See what we have. Okay, network is a little bit messy at the moment. Let's see if we can come back to life. Oh, okay. We are on the weekly time frame, and we have it that price is indeed then starting to build momentum into going to testing where we want to see. But at the moment, everything looks clean. So what do you want to see? We have it that price is then making series of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, and everything looks perfect. Okay, last week we had this bearish candle, lots selling. Okay, probably people getting out of positions. Okay, out of the positions and maybe at around 400. Okay, and those are also cool areas also to get up the market, and we could look to consider that. Well, okay, so let's see the daily time frame. What we have from daily time frame. For daily, we had it at since a bounce off of the May low. All right, we had it at price then tried to do a rally. Okay, so this at the moment looks very scary. Okay, it's very scary for the UK 100. Okay, it looks very pretty much scary because why does it look scary? It looks scary because we are starting to see much of volume. Okay, right from the difference here. Okay, so we started to see much of volume increment. Okay, so volume started to spike up, so we can but we had this rejection, all right, inside of the area. We had some bit of selling rejections, okay, rejections of the highs, okay, and we had this indecision candle, all right, and price did break above it, so we can start saying that market could actually still continue to the upside. And market the moment we have it that price is trading inside of what looks like a channel inside of this area. Okay, so we can see that trading inside of that channel. All right. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be looking for some reasons. Okay, so we're just going to quickly make another line. All right, we're just quickly going to make the blue line. Okay, See, this will be our lowest point. Let's see if this maps up to our highest point. Wow, perfect. So we're going to have this to be our lowest point. Okay, that if price could indeed, okay, break below back here, we can expect a bounce of the main low, okay, which is also possible. But if there's a break above here, all right, we can expect that price could still do a rally, okay, which we want to see. Let's go down to the H4 to see what we have from the H4, because from the D1, okay, we have some cool stuff on the D1. Okay, let's see the H4. Okay. Let's go to the H4. Let's see what we have from the H4. Network is just killing me at the moment. Okay, so in the H4 we had this impulse correction, and then we could expect another impulse. Okay, so if that would be the case, okay, so we could expect that 62.02 could be our lowest point, and market then starting to rally back down. So we can expect that this would be our lowest point, and then we'll have a stop loss below the 6143. Okay, and we would target, all right, we would target TP1. Okay, we'll target that. Okay, we'll target the 6700. Okay, so that will be a 183.7 risk to reward trade. So that will be a good trade. Okay, and we had this rejection of previous structure. Right, we had that rejection of the previous structure, so we could expect a buy with a dip. Okay, so we could expect a buy dip, but also we need to understand we have a market that is trading sideways. Okay, the end of a trend line here. Okay, so this could be bounce to confirm a trend line, and then we can have market explode to the upside from that point on. But that we do not know at the moment. So let's see the H1, what we have in the H1. Okay, everything looks cool. Okay, everything looks cool, and I will really want to start making hasty decisions. Okay, everything looks cool. Let's see, upper boundaries perfect, lower boundaries perfect. Okay, so everything looks cool, and we could then start from there to rally. So we can personally, I would like to make my stop loss to be somewhere around the 6170. 6170. Okay, right. I would like to be my stop loss there. That will be 1 to 4.8 loss trade. So next is okay, US WTI. We had price actually trading at this structure here. Okay, we had move, right? We had this sales move, but let's see what we have here and how we can start drawing trading conclusions. Let's quickly make this. Okay. We had this to be reaccumulation. Okay, we had this rejection of the reaccumulation zone, and price then starting to move on. Okay, and actually spoke about this play at the trading house, and we kind of took a little position here. All right, well, stop loss was here, 30.58, and our take profit was here at the 42.54. The 40% or the $40 mark has been very strong at the moment. We've seen rejection of it, and at the moment we are seeing the H4. Okay, the H4 starting to form what looks like a ceiling candle. This could be beautiful. This could be evening star. Okay, this doji, so followed by this you could see massive volume coming in here. Okay, so what we tend to do is we just move our protected stop up to this zone. Okay, here that we could be taking out the market if the market should then retrace back down. So we need some confirmation that price is then ready to test the zone. So we could look to this high. If there could be a break below on the retest, we could look to continue selling back to this structure to form some sort of range between the 40 to 30, 34. That could be a $6 range. Okay, $6 range. Okay. Next one is eBay. What do I find with the eBay? eBay on Thursday, I spoke about eBay that on Friday. Okay, when market opened that early Friday. eBay was actually here as well when I spoke about the market, and I spoke about that we might see a wave B and a wave E down. Okay, and we can also see that an ABC could be okay for price to then make a break above the structure. But now at the moment we are starting to see that eBay is starting to form what looks like a move down to complete the ABCE pattern. Okay, so if that would happen, what do we do? There was a strong rejection of the trend line, so we could then look to open a short position on the eBay. Okay, on market open, so we can add a short position here. Now stop loss will be here. Our take profit will be here. All right, so that will be 162.66 risk reward trade. Okay, on the eBay, then we can look to then rally to the upside from the eBay. eBay, right? So we had this double bottom. Okay, this double bottom inside of here, and then price then started the rally. Okay, so we had this double bottom, so we want to just go ahead and buy the eBay at the $26. Okay, so we want to start buying the eBay from there. Okay, so what do we have from the Pepsi? Pepsi, okay. Pepsi at the moment looks kind of rusty at the moment because we're not seeing um, much of things happening around here, and prices currently in an indecision zone. Okay, so we had this rally okay far back from the 2008 okay as early as 1984. Okay, so if one could have held um, for 10 years, okay, buying this stock for 10 years, what would have yielded? Wow, massive, massive, 208. Wow, that would be massive. Investing $1,000 would have given you $200,000. Okay, so that would have been massive. Um, well. At the moment, we are not really seeing much of. But let's see with the time frame if we can have a trade. Okay, we are about to have a trade on the Pepsi. Okay, this could be a retracement. Okay, because it looks slow, it looks choppy. Okay, we need to identify when we could have an high, which is A, B, C. We can expect our D, and we can expect an E. So if we could get that, let's see what we have in the daily time frame. Okay, in the daily time frame we have three wave down, three wave up, which could be anything. So we have A, B. This would not be our C because it's still aligning, so this would be our C. Any rejection of it could be our D. Then the stop loss will be here. We could expect our D back into the zone. All right, and for Pepsi, at the moment we want to buy Pepsi, but everything looks crazy at the moment, and we want to buy at the 1.25. Okay, 1.25, any thing around that zone. And at the moment we are let's see what we have here. For Pepsi, let's go down to okay. We had price currently trading below here, so this was a rejection, and we can expect that we could look for sell opportunities to get to this zone, right? Same situation with the eBay, so kind of pull back and then continue to rally. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so we can have this could be our ending diagonal of some sort. Okay, we got ending diagonal of some sort, and this could be our right. Would rather look at price that might be trading some sort. Okay, let's quickly get this off the way. Okay, Okay, so we could have it that price is currently trading inside of that zone. And well, we could have confirmed break of the 135 mark. Um, we could take a little risk from Pepsi. Okay, anything that could take price around the zone, around the zone. Um, we just have a stop loss just both here, and we could have our entry. Okay, entry here. We could have our entry, entry here. So just put our entry quickly. Put our entry there. All right, just put our entry there, and we'll have a stop loss just above there. So our entry will be here. And we could set our take profit to be anything inside of here, but also this level. So we'll put our take profit here. Okay, somewhere above can have a take profit. Okay, so our take profit will be here. So this would be let's see, could be one. Wow, so this would be a good trade. Be a good trade on the Pepsi call. Let's see next. Okay, let's see next. AT&T. Okay, AT&T Incorporated. Let's see, AT&T. AT&T. Last week, we had a price trading currently in this zone, right? And sort of congestion, inside of the zone, and we're not really seeing much activity inside here. We had this high open, and that sent price back down into this zone. So this could be a retest. And at the moment, I will not really go long just there because one, I want to be trading with the aid of this trend line. I want to be moving with the aid of the trend line. That's perfect. So if you could have anything around the price of 29.52, wow, that could be a good price to buy the stock. And what would we target? Technically, I would love to really buy the stock at the moment, and I want to get off here. I could sell half of my position, so I could okay. Wow, this is a cheap stock, very cheap. $30 and 31 cents at the moment. So if you have a buy at around the $29.50. Wow, that could be a good buy, right? That could be a good buy. That could be a good buy, right? Might just be a good buy. And this could be high investment. So we could have a break. We'll take our close our first position here, and we'll look to close our second position somewhere inside of the area here, which we had 43. Wow, so this would be a good stock, and we also have this high. So probably 4 years. Okay, 4 years. We would look at 4 years. 4 years, maybe a yield. 4 years could take us back into the zone in 4 years. Right. That'll be a good stock buying the low. Okay, so if we could get this rising to maybe 100. Wow, that'll be awesome. All right, awesome. Okay, so let's see with the Cisco. What we have with the Cisco. Cisco at the moment went as far as high in the 2000, high demand, and we need to see some bit of sloppiness in Cisco. That massive fall, okay, Cisco, and to testing lows. Okay, this was low 2002, far back in 2002, and then price then started moving up back, and even made a high. That was 2019. This was 2019 high. This was the last high that was known. The high $58 for instance, and we had this rejection here. Okay, so we could expect that price could then go back into testing this zone for Cisco. So let's see what we have in the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, we have bullish setup. Okay, so last week we had this bullish setup. Okay, so we could expect Cisco to continue moving to the upside. Let's see from daily time frame if we have a good entry. Okay, we could look to buy Cisco probably here. Let's see next dividend. Wow, 0.74. That should be on 12th August. Well, I think situation with the Cisco, I do not know. Well, I would not look to really be investing much on Cisco as one of my top 20 I'm going to be buying this year to add to the existing ones. Cisco is quite not really doing well in terms of movement and performance, so I would not really be involved in Cisco. Okay, the M3. Last week we looked at the M3 and we had this bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, and on the daily, that was on Monday, bullish engulfing pattern. But I think I would still love the odds of testing the 2019 high. Okay, 2019 high. I would look to testing the 2019 high set up here. 2019 December, okay, then 2020 high too. And then both have got into the market. Wow, the situation with the M3, okay, quite crazy at the moment. And let's see, M3 quite crazy at the moment because this was a structure. Okay, we can hope to test that structure back. We can hope to test a retest of the structure again one more time, and if you have an entry, the H4. You still have further push the downside if you believe that price could move with the 8 of the trend line. You could have another push, some sort into testing back this zone. 145, 148 could be a good buy area to target the zone. Okay, of the 181. Facebook, I won't really say Facebook is expensive or is cheap at the moment, but I would say that Facebook is trading actually in between two structures, so we cannot be taking decisions with the Facebook. For those that took decisions with Facebook last week, I would say the wonderful one. Okay, so lots of buying. I don't know what this volume indicates. So much volume because there was so much buying volume here. Volume then reduced, and a lot of things happening here. This volume here quite strong, and you could see if you could have what might look like a gap up here. Okay, above market opening, maybe 241. 241. We could take an action. Tesla. Okay, Tesla. Tesla, those that bought Tesla on April here. The triple structure. Okay, 1, 2, 3 bounds. Tesla currently, wow, let's see where we are. 46% Tesla. Wow, that's cool for Tesla. Okay, $1,000 mark. Okay, for Tesla. Let's see the dividend. Wow, wow, that'll be the first time on the minus 1.45. Wow, the last dividend. Okay, so just go ahead and see that. Let's see what it look like for Tesla. Let's see what we have with the Intel Corp. Intel Corp, I'll look to buy the Intel Corp this week. Well, I'll look to buy the Intel Corp this week. One of my, actually my number two, okay, for this week. I'm not going to mark my number one at the moment, but I'm going to show my number two, the Intel Corp this week. I want to buy the Intel Corp. I want to go long inside of the area here. So I would expect that this rejection price would then make validity testing is done. For the Intel Corp, we could have a test of this zone for the Intel Corp, maybe double bottom. Okay, we'll look to take advantage of the Intel Corp, and I would look to target. My risk will be here, right? Target here. Whatever this, let's see, whatever this is. This was a reaccumulation. Market then broke above, so this could be a retest, and we have market flying from there on for the Intel Corp. Okay. So we can have what is a 3.55 reward trade for the Intel Corp. Okay, Netflix. Netflix at the moment is currently trading above support, which we actually spoke about, but not really making much of a bread yet. So we will need to see direction for the Netflix. Crude oil. Okay, talk about this. Okay, we could have we had the detection, but that wasn't good enough. We could have silent coming into test this structure, and then if there could be a reaction, we could tend to continue buying because the $40 mark has been very strong, and also the $40.42. So let's quickly make that $40.42. So this is a very strong structure. Okay, let's look at the DXY dollar index. Lots of buying in the dollar index last week. Head and shoulder pattern breakout of this structure here. The dollar index. Okay, so we could see price then testing the March low, and if that could happen, that would be cool for dollar index testing the March low. Okay, that's March 2020. So, but overall, where is the dollar index trading and how is it trading? Let's see the monthly time frame, what the market is doing. Dollar index. Okay. For this month, this up and down. One of this is going to fail, but at the moment, one of this level is going to fail, but which is going to fail first? It's a very big question, but definitely one of this is going to fail. Only one is going to fail. Both will not fail, but one will fail. Up and down, we have price will be trading inside of this range, 103.94 for quite some time until one fails. And because one that fails first will send price to the other way. I would expect the index to go sideways because it has been trading with the 8 of the trend line. Okay, here moving up, series of higher, higher, low, higher. So we could expect a fell high here, right? Expect a fell high here, so that could happen with the line index. Let's see the weekly time frame what we have. Okay, the weekly time frame. What do we have in the weekly time frame? Let's see. Oh wow. Well. Which one wants to feel first? I think um we're just ready for the party. Okay. Um at the moment, dollar index we could have a retest of the March low, which is the structure here. So let's see the D1 daily. Price is then starting to rally up. So we can expect a retest, okay, of the March low. Okay, so what we can expect from dollar index, so we can see we can expect some bit of trend this week from dollar index. All right, so that's what we have with the stock, and let's see the pound index, the BXY. Um, I see the BXY as quite phenomenal too. BXY is quite phenomenal too. I expect the BSY to test this zone back. Okay, I expect it to come down in this week to testing this zone. Okay, so I expect this massive push. If I could have a sort of retracement shallow, not how small, I'll really be glad to add more positions to this. Let's see the BX4. Okay, so we'll need some bit of retracement. Everything back. Then we could add positions to check the pay back into the zone. Why do you want to see that for the monthly time frame? Okay. Um, okay. You can see that price generally is making lows. Okay. Let's see if we get this out of the way and plot this line. You can see that this is making lows. Okay. We had this low, okay, which then price then makes move values lower highs. And when there was this break, okay, at this zone, there was a break this zone, then that sent price to testing back the zone and then started moving down. So we could expect that if this could be okay, um, this would be an ABC. Okay, we might just well expect price to stay at 216.8. Okay, so let's see. Could send DXY into the zone. Two key areas here. Pound. Okay. The pound. Okay, so that would be what I think of the pound in the long run. But back into here. And what I think of pound. So enjoy the rest of the day and wish you a successful trading week ahead. And remain blessed. See the rest of doing FX and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.